We like sports and we don't care who knows. From shooting hoops to the Super Bowl. Just two normal guys hanging out, having fun, right, guy number two?
Yeah, guy number one. Watching sports with girls is a pain. They don't know the rules, there's no time to explain.
Throw me the baseball.
Now toss me the pigskin.
Now feed me the rock.
Now give me the rock.
Stacy, it's Fran. You got me?
I got you, Fran. Are we going?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Bill, are you ready for the weekly sports report?
We on? I'm ready. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the weekly sports report. This is Keelay. This is Bill K.
Hi.
This is what we have in store for today. Business is crashing everywhere, but we have stuff in stock that you can buy off the shelves right now.
Very convenient. Very convenient. Convenience store.
I'd
say that was dumb.
Yeah. The NFL draft finally done. No draft dodgers in this time. You know, everyone wants to be in this draft, getting paid the mill, but it's all done. It's all over. The 3-day extravaganza is officially completed, and when it's expected for the first 2 picks with Luck and Griffin.
Can't argue with that, yeah.
We called that. And then from there, it was just this wild goose chase.
Trade of Palooza.
Wow,
right
all
there.
this trades going on in the up, and you know, I believe the Browns got the guys they wanted with Trent Richardson. They even traded up to make sure that I don't know necessarily that they needed.
I was afraid of. I was wondering that too. Apparently, the Jets were trying real hard, and the Vikings were like, "Well, listen." The Browns were like, "Oh,
got it."
There you go, Cleveland.
Okay, and they got their quarterback of the future, who's already old, Brandon Weeden.
Kevin Nealon, no, not
Nealon
him.
and the Weeden.
Just the same.
And they got their 28-year-old quarterback to groom. That's a little funny. How old's Colt McCoy? Like, he has to be younger.
Colt got a running back that's like 2 years younger than him, and a quarterback that's 5 years older than him. It's like, come on, what is
you grooming the older quarterback to?
I think he's about the same age as Seneca Wallace, and Seneca came out and was like, "I will work with him, don't worry." And you're like, "Oh, dude, he's older than you." He's not, but it's like, come on. That's our quarterback of the future.
Of the future, who's already well into the future.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes for Cleveland. But you know, all the trades and everything is sort of who did best and who looks like they're just drafting confused out there, which...
Well, I mean, it depends. If you look locally, I'm pretty excited about the draft. We'll get into that in a sec. But if you look nationally and you say, who is the most confusing drafting team? These guys. The Seattle Seahawks were panned, especially for the first-round pick, but overall just kind of panned for their draft. And when I heard it, was driving actually to hang out with you, and I almost drove off the road on the way to Linwood here. Like, are you kidding? Bruce Castro's read up on him. Bruce Irvin sounds awesome. Pretty excited about him. He's quick to the quarterback, quick off the ball. Used to be a safety, good pass rusher, which we need.
Yeah.
And for all those who are like, why don't you trade down and get more picks? The Jets wanted him. The Niners wanted him. And the Ravens wanted him. That's both hardballs, by the way.
Yeah.
Kyle, when did the Jets pick in this year draft?
Right after the Seahawks.
Right after the Seahawks. That means that they would not have taken Copels. They would have taken Irvin, so we would have lost our guy. Who Schneider said if we hadn't gotten him, and Russell Wilson, we wouldn't have felt like we had a good draft. So, overall good. Yeah, I got nothing.
This is the thing that drives me nuts about the draft, is they're already having this who did best, grade these prospects and everything. It's like, they haven't played it down.
Not once.
So many outside factors that go into it, be it the system itself, how mature are they off the field, are they going to go into strip clubs and bring gun and cheddar bob it?
Okay, alright.
Maybe they're going to go make wine and be like, oh, ow, 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 ow.
Could be that. Could be bringing the Whizzinator into the airport. Okay, so many stupid things happen, and that's just that. You know, how's the GM and the ownership from the top down? Is how much help do they have? Are they supposed to be plugged in and have? Because you have, you know, Peyton Manning like #1 pick in the draft, the bar none, you know, Hall of Fame quarterback. That's great. And then you have undrafteds who guarantee Hall of Fame. And then you have, Antonio Gates and Wes Welker, undrafted. Doug Baldwin for the Seahawks. It's like, that went just fine. So you really need to step back and sort of say, well, how can we grade it? But, all the draft experts have their guys. Yeah. And then if you don't draft their guys, then you look retarded.
Sorry, retarded.
Oh, that's okay then.
Which always gets me, because they kind of seem like weathermen, for one, because no one comes back on these draft experts, because you don't hear nothing from them. Entire year. Until April. And then it's, I know, I've been watching tape, here's who to get, here's who to look out for. How about we go back to that 3 to 4 years later and go, so you told me this was a reach, he's had 4 straight Pro Bowls, I don't care if he's a reach. Yeah. You can have great careers. No one goes back and holds, like, the experts accountable.
They should be breaking down the 2009 draft. They should have done that on Saturday, or maybe on Sunday when everyone's like, what do we do now? That's 3 days of draft. Break down the 2009 draft. Go back, give grades retroactively, but also show the grade you gave initially, too. Please.
The third highest rated player on my board is Joey Harrington. Joey Harrington deserves to go in this general area.
Because I don't think Mike Williams is going to the Hall of Fame. Mel Kiper said the Hall of Fame when he was drafted by the Lions. I don't think Lofa Tatupu was a bad pick for the Seahawks. The Seahawks were paying for moving up to go and get him. It's like
Aaron Curry was the safest pick in the draft. No one's going back to be like, actually kind of screwed the pooch on that one.
You the pooch on this one.
That didn't exactly happen. And what gets me is all this drafting for value. Oh, they might have reached for so-and-so. If they have a successful career, who the hell cares? Who goes back and looks at that and go, oh, you actually got him in the first round? No, that's a reach. That's a reach. You look at their stats, you look at their numbers, and that's it. I don't know.
Well, and that's the thing. If you redrafted the year Hutch was drafted, I'm pretty sure Steve Hutchinson would have been a top 5 pick. One of the best guards to ever play. Who fell, 17, I think, to the Hawks?
Yeah, back there, and then you get the Tom Brady's in the 6th round, and then you get plenty of first-round
Joe
busts.
Montana
It's all a grab bag. No one claims to know, but, they do.
So, having said all that,
but
what's your grade for the Hawks?
Man. Yeah, I guess I gotta go see. Even though we completely went against how can you do this.
I know. We are working in the business.
Right. I can't exactly come away with that draft because I was hoping for a little bit more offensive help, considering that was like one of our hugest weak points. Now, to be fair, Tavares Jackson was running the show, but we do have Matt Flynn. See what he can do, because he's played, one game, lit him up in that one game, but it was a game that they didn't exactly need, so it's kind of hard to gauge from that. But I did walk away from the draft going, waste, fail, we didn't even know what we were doing. I also didn't come away and go like, we nailed it. So it's just kind of a perfect save. We nailed it.
I nailed it. I nailed it.
Yeah, I've got to go C+. I liked what they did, but I do miss the fact that they only picked 2 offensive guys, one of which is a quarterback who's not going to play right away. The Turban guy might be pretty good, though, at running back to put next to Marshawn.
Okay. All right. Could use a little bit more tight end.
Anybody to catch a pass.
Yeah. In the NBA playoffs, we're now underway.
Watch your hand, by the way. This isn't New York, but it's Samare.
I saw fuego.
Punching out the fire extinguisher. The Derrick Rose injury is debilitating enough, but that one wasn't stupid. That happened on a basketball play.
ACL tear, and
ACL tear.
ACL
is how you say it.
Yeah, sorry, coach.
ACL tear, shake it off.
So the Bulls are going to be in some hot water.
They're done. They're not going to go.
No,
they don't. You need a star to get to that, and they don't have it now. Yes, they've got good players. They're probably going to win this series, but they're not getting through Miami.
Biggest surprise: the Clippers and the Grizzlies. 28 points down and 21 points down in the 4th quarter. Clippers come back to win.
Good news though. It was in LA, right? So that it was...
They were...
walking in Memphis.
Grizzlies.
That was expensive.
Sold out. Oh, wow.
And the problem here is we've got 2 very compelling series. One involves a team we don't mention, and they're playing against Dallas. They've beaten them in 2 games by a collective 4 points. The other one is Indiana and Orlando. Nobody cares.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Because it's the NBA. They're not talking about that one that's split 1-1.
Nope. And with Dwight Nurse in the back, no one really...
Dwight's not there!
He out. In the NHL playoffs,
Kings. Oof. It's bad in basketball, but it's great in hockey right now.
Ooh, keep the hockey, lose the basketball, I guess. The Los Angeles Kings, they're playing physical.
They're making everyone feel pretty blue in St. Louis now. It is black and blue, too. They're beating them at their own. They're getting them out of the St. Louis Blues games and just beating the crap out of them. And now St. Louis is trying to beat them up back, and it's like that's not your game. Don't fall into the 8th seed trap.
That's right.
Just moving right on.
That's right.
It's going to be interesting. That's the most compelling thing going on right now. Ovi did play well against New York though for Washington, so that'll be pretty interesting to watch how that goes down the stretch.
Who do you got winning it all? You got the Senators.
I don't know, man. It's still too early to tell. I thought I had the Canucks and Penguins going pretty far. How's that working out for me?
Yeah. Riots in Vancouver. Well, kind of quiet ones.
That is unfortunate.
Quite right. It is right now, and a quiet month of baseball, which you would expect a little bit more from the Angels, considering they went and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, that's your 5th briefcase of money, and 1 and 2. To Albert Pujols. How many homers? How many homers has he socked? How many dingers?
Or do you want to see me sock a few dingers? Dingers!
Has he said yard? 0, and he's batting in the 200s.
Yeah.
This is the guy.
Here's Scrooge McDuck diving into his money. I'm so sad. Coins go flying. I mean, he's just not doing well, and that's the biggest surprise of the first month for me by far. Ryan Braun, 3 home runs, 1 triple yesterday. Got tested right afterward. Rest of his career he's putting up with that.
Super. And poor Felix. When Felix pitches, can we please support him? Just please. I'm telling you, he's gonna go to the Yankees. How many gems can you pitch, and then just screw the pooch?
How has he not lined up the entire offense and been like, all right, you ready? Figgins. Ackley.
All right, family, line up for cigar burns. Ow!
I mean, come on, guys. He pitches his ass off. It is laying on the mound. His ass is on the mound, and you give him nothing.
Yep. Shoot. Go ahead and just hit another homer.
Sorry, shoot. Get another homer for us, Gus.
Done.
I'm walking out. We lost a Seattle fan today.
Shnikes. Joining him in New York. Anyway, let's move on. Local draftees.
The local kid.
Leap the Steelers.
They're picking up all
DeCastro, Paulson, Ta'amu, and they have got graded as one of the best drafts.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
Well, at least Jermaine Curse,
Joining the Birds.
I
like
kind
that.
of like that. So
Polk to the Eagles.
And although kind of confused,
been drafted.
How was he not drafted?
Degenerative hip.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
That's weird.
Huh. Why are you saying that? Weird.
Brian, you're acting weird.
Oh, come on. That one doesn't even have an H in it.
And the Mariners, they went 4-3, and they got at Tampa Bay, Minnesota, and Detroit. I'm absolutely shocked they swept Detroit. I was happy to get 1. They swept?
Yeah, of course they went out and lost the last 3. But I say that they'll get 4 this week, too.
Victory formation?
Camden Yards, Baltimore, Jeff Kellogg. Roll tape. Nice tackle, umpire. Hawks could use him as linebacker.
Good form. And Mohamed Sanu, April Fools on draft day, I'd say. Somebody from the New Jersey area called him up to say, we're Cincinnati and we're drafting. Okay, bye. Click. Oh yeah, I'm going to be a Bengal. Family's all cheering. Agents all, whoa, yeah, got him. And then they draft a lineman. And he's like, I'm a receiver. That's a weird typo. That's not my position. Hey, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
And then
they call back. Where did you get this information?
Who is this? How are you getting this information?
Agent called the guy, and he's like, my first person who I, can't name, got his number and called him. Just chill, prank, whatever. Some fun New Jersey turn type.
This is why you lost the Nets.
New Jersey. But, actually, funny part, he did actually get indeed drafted by Cincinnati in the 3rd round, so they did have less money. So, yeah, this is really so-and-so, and he will be drafted, so don't worry about it. So he's laughing, at least a fun time, but who in New Jersey is... Oh, wow.
Awful.
Lovely. For Week's Sports Bros. Keelay, Bill K. We is out!